For the last 4 days I've been playing Surviving Mars for about 2 to 3 hours at a time, trying to work out when was a good time to talk about it, because in that time I've only scratched the surface of what seems to be an absolutely huge game, and most of the time when I'm playing it I also absolutely hate it. The inventory system is absolutely awful. It's all click boxes, fast moving dialogue boxes and floating menus, and overall it feels old and cumbersome and completely not like anything you should have in VR. And if you dare play anything else in between playing Surviving Mars, it feels like you have to spend a couple of minutes every time remembering how awful the inventory system is. If I was to imagine the developer who made this, he would be like a mad scientist who has never played VR and only ever plays his own creations. And when he does play his own games, they feel completely natural to him, and everything else in VR would therefore be alien. Surviving Mars also does that weird slowing down of your walking speed every time you turn, and this really pisses me off. And it's also incredibly, no, let me get this right, it's insanely grindy, to the point I find this game actually infuriating. The graphics range from really nice, fast and smooth, to also dull and bland, but after saying all of this, for some reason, I can't get enough of it. In regards to the story, you're sent to investigate an abandoned Mars colony called New Amsterdam. The last communications indicated there was hostile activity. Survey drones were sent and they detected structures that are jamming communications, and the final transmission confirms there was a colony evacuation, but no one knows where they went and everyone is now assumed dead. And this adds to the eerie atmosphere when you eventually land on the planet's surface. It's bare bones and you have to quickly learn how to survive with the tools provided on your ship. Everything you need to get going is in the area, and before you know it, you'll have a base of operations up and running, and that's when things start ramping up in difficulty. But also, so does the pull to learn more. When I'm not playing Surviving Mars, I'm thinking about it. While I'm eating dinner, while I'm walking the dog, or even at the gym. I keep thinking about what elements I'll find once my new area scan has completed. And what the hell is this thing? And why can't I do this yet? And where do I get a power core for my light cycle? The questions are never ending, and it's also a tiny bit frustrating, but that's the love and hate part of this game. The game tells you some things but not others. The help menu isn't helpful, which adds to this seemingly huge list of annoyances, and as I stated, my love-hate relationship for it. The need to gather more resources, to earn research points, to unlock new blueprints, to build my new spacesuit upgrade machine. But when I do finally get the resources I need to make it, I can't actually use it until I have more power connected to my home hub, which means going out and grinding for even more resources to build the power mills and the power connectors, and this is all while making sure I don't die due to thirst, hunger and running out of oxygen while exploring caves and a very cool wrecked ship which I found in a new area only today. The pre-planning and the resource management is never ending, and it's absolutely addictive. I've also now encountered a bug to add to my list of annoyances. Just before I decided to stop playing to make this first impressions video, my entire habitat is now messed up due to a lack of power because I can't disassemble some items I've added to it, so I can't move them, and this means I've had to roll back to another save, which could potentially add another 30 minutes to my game. But for some reason I know I'm going to come back and play more. Surviving Mars Pioneer has that Subnautica and No Man's Sky drug. In between you kind of feel you want to break and you want to play something else, but you just can't stop thinking about it, so you play a little bit more, and then suddenly you've progressed a little bit, or you unlocked another mission or another mystery, and before you know it, 2 to 3 hours has gone by at a blink of an eye. In regards to my No Man's Sky comparison, there is no other planets to explore, and no creatures or life, at least so far in my playtime, but that constant never-ending set of tasks to do, along with that lonely sci-fi Mars exploring feeling you get in VR, has completely got its claws in me. It doesn't feel big budget, but looking up at the sky makes you feel alone, and I really like that in VR. It's a game just to chill with and seemingly play for hours, and when you see your first rocket take off that you've obviously made, you feel a sense of independence and achievement, which obviously comes with a game like this. To summarise, I simply don't play games like this very often, if ever, and I think I would hate to play this game on a flat screen, which is actually where this game originated from, and yet I can now see myself playing this style of game because of VR. Being in space alone with that sense of scale and immersion adds to the sense of fear, tension and amazement that you can only get in a game like Surviving Mars. And I don't think I'd have got any of those feelings on a flat screen. It's not perfect. In fact, it's a little broken, but it is in early access. It's grindy, but it has a mystery and a game loop design that keeps you coming back. Well, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you ever so much for watching. I have got an affiliate code to save you 10%, which I'll pin to the top of the comments if you want to pick it up. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.